Is the 25 questions tag. Take two. I was interrupted during my first filming, so I'm just going to start over. Basically, I just wanted to do a different type of video. I haven't done a tag video in a really long time, and a big part of the reason I wanted to do a more talkative, person-to-person, personal sort of video, if you will, is because I wanted to let you guys know why my background has changed. So, it has been a little over a month now when I'm filming this. I'm filming this at the end of April, since my boyfriend and I moved into our new house. So my boyfriend and I bought a house. It is a ways from my previous home. So I'm in a completely different area, an area riddled with thrift stores. I've got a bunch of Savers and Salvation Armies and all of that nearby, so if anything, I have more access to the thrift stores than I did before, so definitely you will see the same kind of videos that you have been seeing, and I'll try to throw some more videos out there. As soon as I get this room in a presentable state, I will film an updated closet tour, because this is my closet slash storage room. So you can see over here I've got one of my bookcases. My other one is actually on the other side of this bureau, the large bookcases, which I think you only ever saw one of them in my previous videos, but I do have two the same size, so one is on that side and then one is on that side of the bureaus. And then I've got some other new and items that have always been in my closet as far as furniture goes, or in my bedroom. So hopefully that video will be coming up kind of soon. But really, I just wanted to tell you guys the exciting news that we did buy a house. We did move in together. So this is the new place. And the tag that I'm doing today, if I didn't already say it, which I think I did, is a 25 questions tag. So I'm going to get started in that. The first question is, do you have any pets? Now, my boyfriend had a cat long before he met me. I think he had him for almost 10 years, or close to 10 years before he met me. And now we both have a cat because Buddy came with us. So we have a cat named Buddy, who a minute ago was actually trying to get in here, but I have some stuff in front of the doorway, so he couldn't. That's not why it's there, I just mean that's why he couldn't get in here. So yes, we have a cat named Buddy, who is an older cat and very cuddly, and he's my best friend. So question number 2 is, name 3 things that are physically close to you. Well, one of them would be my laptop, which I'm reading the questions off of. Got my cell phone, because the first time I filmed this I did not have this, and there's a question that relates to my cell phone. And my cup of coffee. This is probably my favorite mug, or it might be my second favorite mug now, because my aunt got me a really great Nightmare Before Christmas mug as well. But this one's really big, so I tend to drink coffee out of this one often when I do drink coffee. And I've got some delicious Cinnabon creamer in my coffee. So I've got coffee because I got up early this morning and didn't go back to sleep like I usually do. What is the weather like right now? As you guys can see from all of the beautiful natural light coming in from the windows, it's a very sunny day. It is still kind of chilly out, but at least it's sunny. Question number 4 is, do you drive? If so, have you crashed? Well, I've had my license for almost 15 years, 13 years maybe? I think 13 years in June. So I've been driving a long time. Yes, I have been in several car accidents, some of them my fault. As far as crashing, I would say I've probably done what was considered crashing a couple times also. When I first started driving, I was a very bad driver. 2 months after I got my license, almost to the day, I totaled my first car, and it was a really bad accident. Question number 5 is, what time did you wake up this morning? I woke up a little after 6 o'clock. That was when my boyfriend woke up to get ready for work. And I do always get up when he gets up, so I can make his lunch and do anything I can to make him getting ready for work easier in the morning. And then typically I crawl back into bed because it's still really early, and try to get some more sleep, even though there are birds chirping outside the window. But this morning we had some guys coming to the house to finish a job that they did the other day, so I wasn't really able to go back to sleep. Number 6. When was the last time you showered? Yesterday morning. I haven't done it yet this morning. I figured I would film in the outfit that I was already in, and that's why I haven't done it yet. Plus, I didn't want to be in the shower when the guys got here. What was the last movie you saw? I believe the last movie I watched was The Grand Budapest Hotel. I got that from Netflix earlier this week, and I watched that 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. And I don't think I've watched another movie since. I have definitely watched TV. My boyfriend and I watched TV last night when he got home from work. What does your last text message say? Now, this is the one that I needed to consult my phone for because I would have no idea otherwise. Okay. So my last outgoing text message said, I thought that was part of every order, LOL. And it was about Taco Bell. So it was to my boyfriend's brother, Josh, which is probably, other than my boyfriend, the person that I text message with most. My boyfriend, his brother, and my best friend. And sometimes my mom. So what is your ringtone is the next question, and I honestly don't know. I'm not even going to bother looking it up in my phone because I never use it. My phone is always on vibrate. I never turn the ringer on. I think it's obnoxious when phones are going off over and over again when people are getting text messages or if they get frequent phone calls, which I don't, but I almost always have my phone on my person, and if I don't, it's somewhere close enough by that I hear it vibrate, so there's no need to turn the ringer on. Number 10, have you ever been to a different country? And remember how I was talking about how the cat couldn't get in here because there was stuff in the way? Well, he managed his way in. He's actually walking by the camera, behind the camera right now. So he's behind the scenes. Yes, I have been to a different country. Don't mind me if I start looking away. He's going in the closet, so I'm going to make sure he's not into any mischief. I have been to Canada. That's the only other country I've ever been to. I've been there twice. Once when I was 18, because that was the drinking age up there, and me and a bunch of friends went up there for a little like partying weekend. And then more recently, I went to Canada with my boyfriend. I want to say it was just over 4 years ago, because it was for our 1 year anniversary, and we've been together 5 years. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So it was March 4 years ago. And it was great. We went to Niagara Falls. We did some other really cool stuff, like going to a butterfly conservatory, a bird sanctuary, just some really cool stuff while we were up there. Do you like sushi is question number 11. Yes, I do. I recently transitioned from vegetarian back to pescatarian, and sushi is definitely a good part of that diet. Whenever I can, I get sushi. We recently went to a Chinese food buffet, and they had all different kinds of sushi. They were not labeled. I had no idea what I was eating, but a lot of them had fish on it, and it was really good. Question number 12. Where do you buy your groceries? That's a good question. I really like Aldi, A-L-D-I. I don't know if it's in all areas, but it is in Madison, Rhode Island. And that is where I do some of my grocery shopping. I thought I would do all of my grocery shopping there, almost all of it, because there are some things that they don't have. But I've actually been doing a lot of shopping at Stop and Shop because they have really good sales. So I go through the flyer, check for coupons, check for other deals. I also do some grocery shopping at Target. Target has the Cartwheel app, and there's some good coupons and good deals in there. So that's pretty much where I do the grocery shopping for the house. Question number 13. Have you ever taken a medication to help you fall asleep faster? I don't think it was to help me fall asleep faster, but more to like help me stay asleep, because I had some really bad problems with insomnia. That wasn't what the medication was necessarily intended for, but I was told by my doctor that it was fine to use it as almost like a sleep aid. I had a muscle relaxant that I took because of some muscle issues that I was having. Really mild one, if you guys have ever heard of Flexerol. It's not habit forming, or it's not something that you would abuse because it's not like you get any anything good out of it, but it did really help me sleep through the night at the time. So I always brought that up with me when we went to Maine camping, like the first couple trips, because I would not be able to go to sleep or stay asleep otherwise, because all of the weird noises and me getting paranoid that there was a bear out there, because there have bears that went through that camp. So that was a long answer to that question, and possibly a little TMI, but that's okay. Question number 14 is how many siblings do you have? I have one brother. He is younger, and I think, is he going to be 26 or 27 in October? 26 in October, I believe. He was born in 1989. Then number 15, do you have a desktop computer or a laptop? Well, I think I kind of already answered that by showing you my MacBook earlier. I do have a laptop. My boyfriend and I both have iPads, and he does technically have a desktop computer, but it's not hooked up to anything, and I don't even know if it even works. Question number 18, how old will you be turning on your next birthday? Well, that's not for a long time, thank you very much. My birthday just passed, and I turned 30 in February, so next February I will be 31, which I think will be a little easier than 30 was. Number 17, do you wear contacts or glasses? Neither. I do have a pair of prescription glasses, which is a very, very low prescription. It's like 0.025 on one side. And my optometrist, I don't know, the person I went to get my eyes checked and that prescribed me those glasses, said that wearing them at night driving may help with my migraines, which I don't think it really did, but it does help driving at night. It takes the glare off of oncoming headlights, which really bothers me. So when I remember to, and when I am driving at night, which is not very often, then I do wear my glasses. Number 18 is, do you color your hair? Yes, I do. I've actually got some roots right now, and typically my roots are lighter than my hair, but because I used a permanent dye the last time, I was able to lighten my hair a bit, and now they look dark, which is really bugging me. I think I'm actually going to use henna the next time I dye my hair. Number 19, tell me something you are planning to do today. Clean. I've already done some dishes, filmed a thrift haul video, tried to film this the first time, and done a little bit of cleaning up, like folding laundry this morning, and it is only almost 8:30, so that's pretty good. I definitely want to do some more cleaning today. I'd like my boyfriend to come home and be like, wow, you got a lot of cleaning done today. Number 20 is, when was the last time you cried? Okay. I started welling up at some commercial that was on YouTube. Right now it's close to Mother's Day, and they had this commercial that said, like, send this video to your mom, and it was all these Olympians and how their moms had gotten them through some tough times, and I welled up a little bit. It's that time where I get a little emotional during the month, if you know what I mean, so little things like that sometimes tip me off. Number 21 is, what is your perfect pizza topping? I like garlic on my pizza, and mushrooms, and banana peppers, and spinach, and broccoli. I like all kinds of things on pizza. One of my favorite pizzas is actually sauceless. It's a mashed potato pizza. Don't know if they have that wherever you're watching this from, but a lot of places in Mass that were local to me before had mashed potato pizza. Number 22. Do you prefer hamburger or cheeseburger? Veggie burger. I've had some really good veggie burgers, actually. Boca burgers are fine. What company is that? I can't even think of the name of the company, but a lot of restaurants are catering to vegetarian diets now, so some of them even make their own veggie burgers, which can be really good. Number 23, have you ever had an all-nighter? Yes. Many times. The earliest one that I remember staying up all night, I was probably like maybe 12. I don't even know if I was that old, but I remember staying up all night because I was on vacation without my parents for the first time, and I was really excited, and I had met a new friend, so we were just talking all night. And more recently, last year, I pulled a lot of all-nighters. I mean, I would be awake for like almost 48 hours straight sometimes. It was ridiculous. That was during that whole insomnia phase, but I'm over that. Hopefully for good. What is your eye color is number 24, and that is green. I'm not sure if you guys can ever really see my eyes, but they are green. You can see all my freckles. Number 25, the last question on this is, can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? And I absolutely can. Absolutely. I do not like Pepsi. I have actually ordered Coke at a restaurant, and they have served me Pepsi, and I've said, excuse me, is this Pepsi? And they've said yes, and I didn't want it. I just don't drink Pepsi. It's a completely different flavor. Coca-Cola to me is more crisp. It's not as, I don't know, fake sugary tasting. It just, I don't know. I don't drink either one of them really anymore. I hardly ever drink soda. And when I do, I'd prefer like Dr. Pepper or Sprite or something like that. So that is all the questions in this tag. If you guys have any specific questions for me, definitely feel free to leave them down below. As long as they're not ridiculously personal, I will probably answer them. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed a different type of video. Have a great day, guys.